So now we have two sound tubes that are an octave apart. In other words, the frequency of the shorter tube is twice the frequency. This is the 359 point something, and this one is 179 point something. So this one is twice the frequency. We've got an octave, and that's what an octave means, a single octave, 2-to-1 ratio. And there's other overtones that you can hear from this as well. Now this higher one at 359 point something is very, very close to, nearly on that note that NASA measured coming off the Earth at 360. If I played a 360 tuning fork with this, you'd hear how they're so close that some people couldn't even hear the difference. So now I'm just giving it a little sharper attack here. And depending on where I strike, I'm not striking up high here, I'm striking pretty much in the middle. You can hear the low, but when I strike this one, I'm also hearing the highs. So this is an F sharp above middle C, and this is an F sharp below middle C, these two. And the musical octave is one of the key octaves that makes music work. So it's a very important ratio. Not just that it's two tubes, but it's a very coherent, solid musical ratio. It doesn't have any tension in it. It's not an activating interval because it's dissonant or it's complete consonance, very harmonious. Yeah.
And this assists in doing?
Well, this can also assist in tuning to the violet nature of hydrogen. And I believe it also assists in being in tune with the Earth because of that note that the Earth is giving off. It's another way to talk to that field. We're so close to the 360 that it's virtually not possible for some people to really tell the difference. They're so close. So I think it can help you harmonize with the Earth, and I believe also, of course, in meditating and working with the violet light. I like to work with the violet ones also as a way of transmuting things and releasing things and letting go and imagining violet light. And as I'm visualizing violet light sweeping through my system and my aura, my energy fields, my body, my cells, I'm playing the tubes. And getting the violet support from the sound as well as visualizing. And you can take it further by shining violet light on as well, which I have violet lights that I can do.
Do that one more time if I'm playing the tubes, just from where you, and explain it again.
So, you know, I could have violet light shining on us, or close my eyes and visualize violet light cleansing my aura, going through my being, and listening to these sounds, or standing in between them, standing in between the front of my spine, the back of my spine, and imagining these sounds going up and down my body, or sensing where they're going, and feeling like it's sweeping with sound, sweeping my aura, sweeping my energy field, clearing out whatever that I don't need in my energy field anymore. They're real good for that.
And that is one of the uses for an individual who would like to release something.
Right, exactly, especially with the violet.
Yes.
But the black hole could work in the sense that it maybe between those two creates that 0 point kind of in between. So that's a still point, or a still point. Make a musical type of a still point. Mm-hmm. Here, with the octave, you know, you can kind of position yourself between the octaves in a way.
So as they're cleaning and sweeping or releasing, then what can be done to fill up again for rejuvenation?
Well, with the violet, I imagine that violet going into the cells and helping the cells, especially with this wavelength, which, you know, has been affectionately called a wavelength of life. It seems like a wavelength that supports life to fill up. But you could also fill up with a quality that you want to bring back into your energy field. And so you can use, while you're listening to the sounds, imagining that quality anchoring in your energy field.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a very good way to do it.
Well, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.